Alright, what's up guys, what's up? So this is my League of Legends Guide 2025, bro. Welcome everybody. So first disclaimer of this video. This is the worst guide you'll ever have on League of Legends, but I'm gonna keep it real short just so you guys can get the gist of it, so you're not completely lost when you're playing this game and stuff like that. And another disclaimer is I have not played this game since like last year of like March or something like that, or May. I can show you all right here. This is my account match history right here. I tried a custom game just to see if it runs, but as you can see, my last game 2024-05 right here as well. You can see, man. So yeah, I have not touched this game in a long time, mainly because my wife left me, and then ever since she left, like, it's just, it's been tough. I haven't touched League ever since then, bro. Like, it's tough, man. I actually had a script right here that I wanted to go over for this video. And one of the parts, like I had to mention it, is that like I haven't played League in years because my wife left me, and she took the dogs, bro. Like, she took the dogs, man. Like, I miss those dogs, man. Like, one of the dogs, he was called Rip Squad because he like rips a lot. But dude, listen, Hacksaw, man, like, I miss y'all, bro. Like, please come back to me. Listen, I know I did you wrong, but you made the best apple pie my lips have ever touched, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Anyway, listen, I had to get that out of the way. With that being said, this is the League guide. I know I've kind of already kind of waffled a bit, but dude, this is kind of hard making a guide, man. Anyway, okay, let's start off. Okay, so this is the UI. Funny enough, you can't full screen it, so you guys are gonna have to see my background too. It's all good though. It's all good. They changed quite a bit, but I'll just go over each and everything. So here's the play button, and basically, I mean, this is Summoner's Rift, right? This is where you play. So Swift play is kind of quick play, right? Whatever. Draft, funny enough, is the same thing. Like, this is just the same thing, but Swift play is a little bit quicker, I guess. Whatever. And then ranked, bro. This game has the worst ranked system you'll ever play in your life. Listen, bro, the people on this game are not okay in the head. Like, I'm not trying to like make this video very long. I know this is a guide, but I feel like this is important to like state right at the beginning. Bro, these people are not okay in the head. And if you actually play ranked and you actually play this through, you'll kind of realize like this game is kind of not okay. Like, it's just not, like, you know what I mean? You'll realize very soon enough. ARAM is like, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like everyone just kind of fighting in the middle of the map. Like, that's kind of it. There's really no like strategy on this. You're just kind of spamming your abilities, hope you get kills and whatever. Arena, it's a fun game mode. It's whatever, right? Like mini game. And then TFT, bro. I will not touch this. I mean, this is a completely different game. I mean, it's a little cancerous. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I would not touch this. This is not part of really the main thing. Anyway, okay, guide 1. All right, guide 1. Ready? Fuck, bro. I literally haven't been really still struggling. Okay, this is complicated, man. I don't know where to start. Talk about Liga's mode. Oh yes, okay. So actually, I'm gonna use this to help me out. So this is the Wikipedia for MOBAs, and they actually lay out perfectly. This right here is basically the League map. Funny enough, this is literally the League map. So we call this the Summoner's Rift. And on the Summoner's Rift, you have two teams, right? It's a 5v5. During the 5v5, you basically have 3 lanes: top, middle, and bot. And each lane has, so this has 1v1, 1v1 mid, and then bot is actually 2v2. So it's we call it the ADC. And okay, I had to do a quick pause. I completely crashed out, bro. This is hard to make a video, man. I've never done it before, bro. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, bot lane is consistent of the ADC and support. So I'll go like whatever all these terms mean, but typically, I mean, this is very, very generic. Not every match is gonna be different, but I'm just gonna try to explain it, right? So top lane is mainly, again, not always, but just mainly the tanks, right? So it's tank versus tank at the top. And then in the middle, it's not always, but usually mage versus mage. Typically, you can have assassins as well going mid. And at bottom you have ADC, which are the main damage dealers. So these guys are the dudes that deal damage, and since they're kind of squishy, which means they don't have that much like health, they're not that tanky, but they do a bunch of damage. Typically, they have the support always with them, so it's a 2v2 at the bot lane. And then their jungle is just this whole cancerous area. There's this jungle, this, and this. There is only like really one jungle, if that makes any sense. I know this is like 4, but there's one jungler on each team, and the jungler's role is to go through this jungle. There's like camps, what they call it. They have to like kill these little creatures to like level up and get like XP and stuff like that. So you can level up. You could also go into the enemy's jungle, but if you do that, then the enemy jungler might be waiting there and they have a fight. It's kind of complicated, but the jungler's role is to just go through jungle to jungle, and then when they clear the jungle camps, they can come swoop in and just like help you out in the lanes, you know. So a lot of games you'll hear like this term in the chat. It's called jungle diff. Okay, you'll hear this like every game, bro. Every game is a jungle diff. Technically it can be true because the jungler has so much presence of affecting every lane. Now don't let that get it twisted, because technically any laner can go into any lane that you want, right? So like if you're playing like bot lane, there's nothing stopping you from just walking down the jungle and like helping your mid laner and kill this guy, right? Like there's technically nothing, but it's mainly the jungler's role to do that. I would not recommend playing jungle when you're starting the game, because you kind of just have no idea what you're doing. You're probably gonna lose a lot. As for us, I would recommend probably, you know, the 2 guys at the bottom. You guys play together at the bottom, and then I can go jungle. I can like, you know, do whatever, and I can come through bot and I can help out type thing, right? I'm in like an okay jungler ish. It's whatever, but yeah, that's basically the map. It's really not that big. I mean, it's kind of simple, and the objective is there's towers, right? You defeat the tower. You defeat the tower here. Defeat the tower here. There's a couple towers here, and then you beat the main one right there, and then you win, dude. That's it. Okay, so let's talk about champions, man, because you know I kind of waffled enough. So when you start off in quick play and stuff like that, not in ranked but in quick play, basically you have 20 free characters that you can play right here. You can see right here it has like the unlock button. You can play any of these 20 characters for free for like the week. So then the next week there'll be a bunch of new 20 characters that you can play from. If you want to actually keep them and play them forever, what you do is you click them. Oh, I own this guy. See a guy that I don't own. Okay, like for example this guy, right? Aatrox, right? I click him, I click unlock, and then it costs like a certain amount of currency. So I have 8,000, this guy costs 2,000, and I can buy him, right? So that's cool. But as you play the game, you will you'll collect these shards, and with shards you could get like the same characters but like at a discount, or you could sell the shards and get the currency yourself. I accidentally sold one of the shards of a character that I wanted, so just be careful for that. Same thing with skins on this game. You can collect skins for free. But again, they cost like these in-game currencies that you have to accumulate over time, and you also need the character, of course. That's whatever though. Just be wary of your currency. Your currency is literally just to get characters, because you don't unlock all the characters when you start off the game. It's a little bit complicated, but it's not too bad. Every character does cost a different amount, so if you damn, bro. Okay, if you go here, the store. This is probably the easiest way to do it. Champions, and then you go price by BE down or BE up. Okay, here you can see the cheapest the cheapest characters that you can get. Now, currency of the champion doesn't determine how good they are, by the way. It just determines like usually how new the characters are. So the newest characters, like for example this person, I don't even know who this is. I've never seen this person like at all, because I just got the game again after a year. They're technically the most expensive, which is honestly not bad. 3,100 is not bad. It used to be, I think the highest used to be like 4,000 something, 5,000 even. Like, you know, this is actually, they've actually went down in currency, a lot of these characters. That's really good. So that's that. Okay. In terms of characters, man, obviously I can't go through each and every character. But the main thing is you can use a site like this. So a site like this is called u.gg. If you just type in your URL, basically you get the site where it's like you can see the win rates of every character. Now, don't get it too twisted with the win rates, because yeah, even if the win rate shows that characters really high, it doesn't determine how easy or hard they are to play. So for example, this character is a D tier character, right? Apparently, because he has a low win rate. But what it doesn't also mention is this guy is also one of the hardest characters in the game to play, and thus a lot of people that play this character are gonna lose with him because they're not that good with the character. But that doesn't determine that he's like not good or if he's not bad. But I mean, I think it's like a really like easy like way just to get like a feel of how strong someone is in a meta. This always changes, by the way, so it's like, like just whatever in the current moment. Not only for the tier list though, but in this game you have something called builds. So if you click on a character, you can see, so this person plays bot, right? If you click top, for example, how well this person performs top, as you can see, he's not that well. Jungle, even worse, because they're not a jungling character and whatnot. But the good bot, so you pick them bot, and then these are called runes. Oh my god, man, it's just so much, man. Alright, so you pick these runes, bro. I can't go over every single rune in the game. Just know these give your characters like buffs, right? But you have to be careful and choose the right buffs for the right character, or else like some buffs won't do anything for your character. It's not good on them. If you just go on this site, whichever character you're playing at the time, you go to this and you just copy and paste this like rune page, right? You just copy and paste it, bro. Don't even think about it, bro. Don't even think about it. This is pretty cool. These are like the counters to whichever character that you're playing. So, if somebody picks this character, you don't want to pick this character, or vice versa. If they do pick this character, then you'd want to pick, the counter matchup. It's not an impossible match, even if they counter you, but it just makes it a little bit harder. Here are the summoner spells. So again, most 90% of the match, like, don't even think about it. Just get this one, Flash. As for the secondary one, again, just look on the site, it'll tell you, but always get Flash, very important. These are basically abilities that any character can use, but they have like the longest cooldowns in the game, like longer than your ultimate, right? So this is, and they're not even, they're not that crazy. When you try them out, right, at the first time you don't think much of it, but later into the game you'll realize like this is like very important, so you want to get this right. Oh man, the skill path. Oh man, bro. So in this game you have abilities, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your fifth one is just like a passive, whatever. So to use them is Q, W, E, and R. So not all abilities are created equal, man. So this is the priority of how you want to level up your abilities. So for this character specifically, for example, Kog'Maw, you want to max out his W, and then his Q, and then his E. So obviously at the start, the first 3 levels you want to get everything. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, whatever, right? Get like the 3 abilities, because you don't have them unlocked until the first 3 levels. And then after that, you just want to keep maxing out whichever, it says you have to max out. So W for this guy, you max it out. And then at level 6, you always want to upgrade your ultimate. So you get your ultimate at level 6, always upgrade it whenever you have it possible. So it will be at 6, 11, and 16. Don't worry, you don't have to memorize it. It's just when it pops up, just, if you can get it, just get it. And then, yeah, just, I don't know, this is just the order, man. You don't really have to think too much of it. Just, every character is different. For example, this person, different rune page, right? And then, yeah, you want to max Q, W, and E for her. Okay, that's cool. And these are the items. So again, every character uses different items. Different items do different things. Just to make it easy, just literally follow what these guys say. So buy this item first, then buy this item, then buy this item, and then buy this, and then this, and blah blah blah. Like for example, this. I'll give you an example of like what it means by options, right? So obviously you'll always want to get boots. Boots are like the most cost-effective item in the game. Very good. But so for example here, the 4th item, you can choose between buying an Infinity Edge or Lord Dominic's Regard. So they're both very good items. They both give huge amount of damage. The only difference is Infinity Edge gives more damage, right? It just flat out gives more damage. So why wouldn't you pick this? You would pick Lord Dominik's over Infinity Edge if they have a tank, because a tank, right? This item gives armor penetration, which is good against tanks. So, you know, it really depends on the matchup. So, you know, that's that, man. But these are the core items, and that's basically the items. All good, all good, all good. I think we hop in the game now. We hop in the game. What else? Okay. In terms of picking characters, it's a little bit complicated, so I'll try to make this easy. If you just click on a character, you can see how difficult they are right here. It'll give you like a 1 to 3. Now it's not perfect. It's not perfect. There'll be like some characters where you click it and it says 3 and they're really easy, or it'll say 1 and they're actually really hard. But this is pretty generally like it's accurate enough. For example, this is an ADC, so obviously his damage is gonna be very, very high. His tankiness is not gonna be that good. Crowd control is gonna be kind of mid. Mobility, very mid, and then his utility also kind of mid, right? So, you know, it is what it is. I don't know, like, it just is what it is. And then if you click abilities, oh man, I mean, this is probably the wrong guy to choose. This guy is probably the most complicated character in the game, bro. Like, kind of a bad pick to show, but where's Miss Fortune, bro? Miss Fortune is like the default character, or like, do I even have her? Oh, I do. Okay, difficulty 1. Okay, look at this, all damage, nothing else, literally nothing else. This is the most basic character. Okay, so this page shows like all the abilities. So as you can see, her Q kind of just throws like the shot that like kind of bounces off like these little they're called minions, they're like little NPCs, and they can attack the character and does a lot of damage. Her W kind of just speeds her up, makes her a little bit faster, you know, Sonic speed type shit, and makes her shoot a little bit faster too. All good. Her E is like this thing that she does like a bunch of shots from the air. It kind of slows them down. And then her R ability, which is her ultimate, it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of clean. It's kind of clean. So just look through the characters and see which one you kind of like, which kind of you kind of vibe with. Again, like another easy way is if you just come here, you can look at which roles you guys want to play. So for example, none of you guys are gonna play jungle. I'm sorry, you're just not gonna play any jungle. So I would recommend not getting any of these characters on the screen, right? Just don't pick them up, like at least not in the beginning, because you're not gonna play jungle. So, you know, getting a character like Warwick, like, yeah, some people play him top. You can see he has a really good win rate top, but he's really mostly a jungler, right? So like, you know, you're not gonna play him bot or mid or support or whatever, right? So just don't. Even Warwick is S plus, like you don't want to pick this guy up if you're not gonna play jungle, right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's hard to say like which character to get and which not to get. You could obviously look at win rates, but then it's just it's complicated, man. It's complicated, bro. I think the most important thing is like know which roles you want to play. Okay, know which role you want to play, and then after that, just look through the characters and see who do you vibe with, like who represents you as an individual on an ego like base, right? Like, so it sounds really, really bad, but this game is all about ego, man. Like you really have to like look at a character and be like, yo, this is me, bro. Okay, like, let me show you the skins. Like, this is me. This is me. You see it? Like all these little dudes, right? They're all running away. Bro, look at it. He's a giant, man. Like, oh my, dude. Yo, I'm making this video too long, but like, dude, he's kind of him, bro. Like, if you think that, you get this character, oh my god, dude, Sion, dude, shit. But you get the idea, man. Just pick a character that you resonate with and just lock them in, bro. Like, lock them in. No, bro, I'm making an hour-long video, bro. This is so fucking cooked, man. Bro, this is so cooked, bro. Alright, here is the loading screen, right? So you pick your characters, right? In a normal game, you should be able to ban characters as well, whatever, that doesn't really matter. These are all the characters that I have, including the free-to-play ones. That they change every week, so don't get it too twisted, don't get too hooked on them, but they do change every week, so just pick the characters you want. I'm just gonna pick Jinx, because she's on free rotation right now, and I know you guys all love Jinx, you guys all know her. Now, all you gotta do, type Jinx really quickly, right, on the site. Copy this room page, right? So you click here, and what does it say? This one, right? Oh shit, this one, right? So there you go. That's the room page. There you go. That's all you gotta do. Now, normally you would do it by yourself. So like this. Oh my god, I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna pick that. Whatever, right? But just just you know, like, just copy this, man. That's all you gotta do. I actually have a second monitor, so this is a little bit easier for me. But for you, maybe not so much. I apologize. It is what it is. The name of the game. Okay. So here we go. Flash and barrier, right here. Now, when you're starting off the game, you might not even have runes, bro. You might not have anything. I think they might do it to you for like at default or whatever, but it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Again, if you want to pick your role, so bot lane. So she's a bot laner. You lock it in. Here are her skins. I know you guys love her arcane skin. I don't have it, but this is her arcane skin, right? If you guys love that, bro, lock in, bro. Lock in, bro. Alright, I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna come back in a sec when this loads. Bro, okay, now we're in. Dude, they changed the map, man. Like, okay, they didn't actually change the map. They changed the colors of the map. So everything else is the same. Yeah, just about. So again, as I showed you on the Wikipedia, this is the map. This is exactly what it looks like, dude. You have to skip to this part in the video because up until now I was just waffling. I wasn't talking about nothing. This is the actual guide. This is where you're gonna get actual reasonable like results, right? So this is me defeat D.Va, right? Lock it in. On this game, you're supposed to like right click to move and right click to attack. So right click, not left click, right? So like left click would be like this. Right click would be like, okay, it's so cooked, man. It's just so cooked. So here's the time. Here's my FPS. This is the amount of minions I killed. To move around the map and stuff like that, again, you right click. But then to move like the camera, you kind of just do this little thing. I gotta change my thing real quick. 1 second. Alright, all good. Alright, so can I pause this, bro? One sec, bro. One sec, bro. Like, I can't pause it. I literally have to toggle this all on and off. Okay. Oh my god, bro. I can't do this, man. Alright. Step 1, options. Like, you have to change your stats right now, bro. You have to change your stats right now, man. So the first thing, this is the quickest guide. I can't, bro. This is like, click this button right here. Quick cast to all. Trinket. It's on default by 4. If that's good for you, it's good for you. It doesn't really matter, right? Boom. If you want, you can click this and then, you know, your stuff goes on your left click. I really, 100%, please never click this. I will have it on because I'm built different, but I mean, that's an ego thing. I'm sorry, man. Like, you're gonna have to put it off. In terms of video, you guys could probably put on anything, like, you know, like I'm getting 70 FPS, 67, bro. You're probably gonna get 1,000, bro. It's all good, man. Whatever. This is all fine. Oh, turn your HUD from 100 to 0, please. Don't get it twisted, man. You don't have to copy all of this, but just please, man. 0, bro. This is all fine. This is probably important if you have it at seconds or minutes. You know, like the ability cooldowns and stuff like that. I'd say show this type of stuff, like show spell cost, show stuff like that. I think is really important. Chat, I put it on everyone. By default, it's gonna be probably like only same party. Put on everyone so you can like talk trash to the enemy team is very, very important. Turn all of this on. I'd say, this just like gives you more information. Dude, this is, you guys probably need to turn auto attack on, but it's like, you know, like life is twisted, man. Like, I don't know. That's about it. I'd say if you have like the colorblind mode on, that's like decent. I don't know where it is though. Oh, here it is, colorblind mode. That's decent. So if you just have that off, for example, it'll turn green, right? Like your health bar will be green. If you turn it on, it turns yellow. But in terms of everything else is like the same color. It's really, really weird, this game. But anyway, I'm gonna have to pause for 1 second, bro. Fuck. Alright, what's up? So I just restarted my recording. I took like a 5-hour break. I got really, really twisted. Like near the end, I got so twisted. I had to take a 5-hour break, literally. But I'm back. Alright, so to start the guide, I guess we should talk about the map. We already kind of talked about it. You already know this is top. Obviously this is mid, and then this is the bot lane. And yeah, top is just 1v1, mid 1v1, and the bot is actually 2v2. It's kind of interesting. It's just the ADC. So I'm Jinx is the ADC, and she needs a support with her, so it'll be like a 2v2 bot lane. And then this is the jungle, right? Like this area, this area, this area, and then you need a jungler to do jungle, obviously. I could go talk about jungle a little bit. It's not that complicated. Basically, there's like, if I actually teleport over here, you can't teleport in game obviously, but here's like a monster, and then you're basically meant to just like attack this monster and stuff like that. Obviously, I can't do it because I'm not a jungler. Oh my god. But yeah, junglers just clear these guys. They walk around, kill the jungle monsters, and then, you know, let's say they finish killing all the jungle monsters, right? And the guy's playing 1v1 top lane. Well, if you're a jungler, you just kind of come in like this, and then you kind of just help your teammate out. So if this is pretend that's the teammate, I mean enemy, pop, pop. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or you can go mid, you can go whatever. So again, people usually deter winning games or losing games based on jungler. I mean, it's kind of jungle diff, you know? Like that's what people type in chat. You're gonna hear that a lot. It's jungle diff, jungle diff. We call it getting ganked, right? When like the jungler runs into your lane and just swipes everybody out, you got ganked. You know, it is what it is. But since you guys are not gonna be playing jungle, I'll just show you guys how to lane. So oh, should probably show this real quick. So as you can see, right here are your abilities. You can only upgrade one at level 1. Sorry man, this is so goofy. If you look at this, this is her. This is what you should do, right? So you just read the guide. So, get her Q, then W, then E, right? It's pretty simple, and then max out your Q, then W, and then E. As for items, just pick up these items. I'll talk about the items in a bit. I won't go too much in depth. It's just really surface level stuff. But the first few items, you only have enough to get this item at the start, Doran's Blade, or you could get Kull. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're a tank, I would recommend Doran's Shield, obviously, and then some mages do prefer Tear of Goddess, right? But for the most part, you just get something like this, and then you don't have to, but it's kind of nice to get a health potion. It gives you health if your health is down a little bit. So yeah, so let's say you went into the lane. So typically she wouldn't go mid, but for this, let's just pretend she did, and let's pretend there's a person here, right? So you upgrade your Q, and then you just kind of attack them. Now, there's like an attack range, so you can press A, I think, on your keyboard, and you can see your full attack range. So look at this. Even though this guy's like barely in my attack range, I can hit him. This is how you want to play the game usually, as like an ADC, right? Because you don't want to be like this close and attacking them, because then they can use all their abilities and hit you. Whereas if you're like kind of far, right? It's just you want to maximize your range, right? This is all very like too much in depth, I think even. The most important thing is pretty much minions, right? So minions are these little guys. So you'll have a bunch of minions on your team, a bunch of minions on the enemy team, and these guys like are kind of like your buddies. They kind of like help you out. They kind of hit the guy. They do a little bit of damage, not too much, but the main reason you want to care about these guys is these guys give you currency when you kill them, but not just like kill them outright. You have to like get the last touch on them before they die. So let me give you an example of that. Ready? Look, boom. So you see that I got that? Boom, I got that, right? Now let's show you what happens when I don't I got that too, but let's say, okay, let's pray I don't hit these guys, right? Okay, he died, right? And you see I didn't get the gold. So it's very important that you last hit them. If you miss, like I mean, I'm too good at CSing, but a lot of times you won't get it. So like for example, right there, I didn't get it. I got it there, right? It is what it is, right? Your abilities, I mean, every character does something different, so I'm not gonna go too much in depth of abilities and stuff like that. Main thing is you want to kill all these minions. So let's say all these guys die, right? And then actually I need to get rid of this guy or else I'm not gonna progress. So let me just clear these minions real quick. Sorry, this is taking a little while. Oh, by the way, this tank right here, he gives the most gold. So you really want to prioritize last hitting that, which I didn't get. So you know, it is what it is. Okay, so this is the tower. So everybody will have towers. There'll be 1, 2, and 3. So there'll be like 3 main levels, and then the final level that everybody pushes these 2, and then you pretty much destroy this and you win the game. These towers, at the start of the game, you'll see they have like this point system. So where if you reach like this point, you get a bunch of extra gold, which is really really good. You have to be careful though. These towers do hit you. But as long as you have minions right here, they won't hit you. But if let's say you hit an enemy, right, the thing will target you, right, instead. So even if you have minions, if you hit the person, it'll target you. And if there's no minions, it'll just target you. And this does 1,000,000 damage. Like this does like it pretty much like one shots you. So you have to be like careful with towers. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, is there really much else? Like, you hit these guys, make sure you last hit them like this, pop like that, and then you just you know you hit the enemy, you use your abilities, fight the enemy. There's dragons and stuff like that. The jungler will usually do this. They'll usually ask for your help. These are called objectives. If you kill this guy, you get a bunch of buffs, and I think it is really important to get objectives. You know, like because if you don't get objectives, like if the other team gets all of them and then you don't, then your team is like kind of lacking. There's another objective up here. Same thing. That's pretty much it. If you're really low on HP or you're losing the fight or whatever, you just press B on your keyboard and you recall, and then that'll take you back to base where you can regenerate your mana and your health. So real quick, just to show what it would look like, if I had a bunch of items, for example. So let me get a bunch of gold real quick. I'm in a practice tool, so okay. So right here it says we need this, right? So I'm a marksman, so I look down and I build this. So obviously at the start you won't have enough money to buy this outright, but what you want to do is buy the components that build up to that. So like this, and then maybe you have enough for this, and then this, and then finally you can buy it, right? And then they all do different things. I'll go over the 3 main stats you want to look for. So you have to know either if your champ is an AD champ or an AP champ. So AD basically just means like attack damage, which is basically like physical damage. Physical damage is based upon, let me show you right here. Physical damage is just like your regular attacks. So like this, for example. You see how I'm clicking him and like my character does attacks, right? Really cool, really cool, really cool. But some characters, they don't do that much damage just off regular attacks. Their damage stems from their abilities, so something like this, right? Something like that. I'm playing an AD character, so obviously my regular attacks are going to do the most damage. But some people, like AP, they do AP damage. So this is an AD character, so you need AD items like this, right? Attack damage, you can see. Marksman. If you're playing a mage, you can see here. Ability power, right? So you get AP, so it's like magic damage, right? Same thing with the boots, with yada yada yada, right? Boots are really important, by the way. You really want to get them as soon as possible. They're really really cheap, and they give like a bunch of like added boosts and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. Another thing is like the jungle, because like I just said, you know, there's gonna be like junglers coming into your lane and trying to kill you and stuff like that when you're fighting. So what you really want to do is use your ward. So if I just put a ward here, it's like this button. So for you by default it'll be like 4 on your keyboard. These basically light up the jungle for you. So someone can hide in a bush like this and you can't see them in the bush. Like it won't come on your screen, right? So for example, right here, right, it's really dark. If I put like a ward right here, and let's say I go away, right? Look, I can still see whatever is in that bush. That's really, really important for, even if you're in the lane, like you have like bushes in the lane and stuff like that. Really important for mid laners if you're in the middle of the map and then the jungler is like you're sitting in this bush waiting for it to like come here, and then he just runs in and it kills it. It's not good. So you really want to practice warding as soon as possible. Very, very important skill. Oh yeah, summoner spells. So these are like spells that everybody has, but they have like the very long cooldown. So flash, you just flash, that's it. That's literally it. And it's like a 300-second cooldown. It's very long. Don't spam it. Like, you know, you can spam whatever ability, like this, right? It's like 7 seconds, 20 seconds. This is like 300, you know, and you might be like, oh, it's not that good, but trust me, man, this could be the make or break of like a situation, whether you live or like you die. So I'm gonna auto refresh it just so I can show you guys. So let's say like you're here, right? And you're cornered, like, oh my god, the enemy team's coming. Oh, dude, I got an ice cream fan outside my house. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Bro, you can't make this up. Can't, bro, obesity maxing is calling, bro. Oh no. Alright, let's pretend like there's a bunch of people cornering you, right? If you have flash, dude, you can flash over walls like this. And if they don't have flash, or they don't have an ability to chase you down, you're good. And then you can hit these cones that can fly you away, and then you're free. That is the difference between life and death. If you get a kill on an enemy, like obviously I can't kill the dummies, but you get a bunch of gold, get a bunch of XP, get a bunch of time, you can hit their tower. After you hit the tower, you can advance, you can help your teammates, bro. It's so easy to just advance in this game, man. Like, it is what it is. I mean, there really isn't that much else. I'm not gonna try to like milk this video, dude. It is what it is. Again, if you're playing an AP character, like, buy AP items. You know, like for example, if I buy all these items, even though they're really good and this would be a cracked out loadout, it's not gonna do anything, man. Look, see, I'm not one-shotting this, right? Can you see? I'm not one-shotting that because it doesn't amplify my AD, right? It only amplifies my abilities. And she doesn't even scale off of ability power, so besides her E. So let me see. Let me see. Okay. Like, boom! You see that? It like insta killed it. Because this one does scale off AP, but you don't want to build AP on Jinx, for example. I mean, it's complicated, but it's not that complicated. It's just, you know, like, like, it's AD AP, man. Like, it's, you know, like, and refer back to this. Like, you don't even gotta learn nothing, bro. I'm gonna pause it here. I think that was a 50-hour video. Main thing is, you go down the lane, you hit these little things, and make sure you kill them. If you don't last hit them, then you don't get the gold, okay? And XP is really important. And look, I'm level 6 now, which means I can get this rocket, right? So very cool. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel and everything. I really appreciate all your help. You know, if you like the video, comment. It really helps boost the algorithm. You understand whatever these YouTubers say nowadays. I actually had a lot of clips. I was gonna drop an edit at the end of the video to show you guys what it looks like when you know, completely outperform. But ever since I got my divorce and I did, you know, break up with my wife and everything, I did delete all of my League videos, unfortunately. I had like a whole hard drive, like literally like a terabyte full, and I deleted all of them. I couldn't bear watching the old clips, you know, so I deleted everything. But I do have one edit. I can show you guys. So you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, you know, I obviously didn't cover everything. I mean, this is a very, 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 very complicated game, but I hope I, you know, hit the basics. Oh my god, I might have to edit this at like that, like at the front. Like, I have to like switch a route, put this at the front. I might real quick. So basically what this this option does, if you just click spacebar for toggle camera lock. Basically, normally when you move your camera, you have to like do this with your mouse. You have to go up or down or whatever. That's really good. You should keep it like that. Just get used to it. But when you're in the heat of the battle, right, here in the moment, you might not want to do this, right? So all you do is press spacebar, and the camera just follows you, just like this. Notice how I'm not like, you know, going to the corners and stuff like that. It's just kind of following me around. That's really good. And then to unbind it, you just press spacebar again, and it's not following you. It's really good. And then, you know, so I just forgot to add that at the beginning, so I'm gonna add it here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't really have much else to say. Again, leave a comment if, you know, I did explain something well or whatever. And yeah, enjoy the edit. That's pretty much it. Peace.
summer has disconnected.